That song you're hearing in the background, there's a brand new one coming down from Chuck Gordon, and he's talking about in the Panyard. And we're heading into the Panyard for the launch of Panorama 2024. Come home to the rhythms of steel. It's happening this Sunday, the 5th of November at Republic Bank Exodus Panyard. This morning, I want to welcome marketing officers from Pan Trinbago, Jacinta Williams and Michaela Garcia. They join us on set to chat a little bit about it. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Wonderful.
All right, so we're getting ready for 2024. Panorama is about to be launched this Sunday. What do we have in store for Sunday?
Well, Sunday we have a taste of what is to come for Panorama 2024. Sticking on with our team this year is Come Home to the Rhythms of Steel. Our slogan, Feed It, Love It, Share It. So we are giving you all like the champions in concerts. So the champions from 2023, we have the single band winners, Chord Masters. The small band winners, Uptown Fascinators, the medium band winners, Cats and Jammers, and of course the 12-time reigning champions, BP Renegades. Added to that, we are keeping our events at Exodus Panyard, so Exodus will be performing also.
Well, that's what I was wondering.
Of course, Exodus is going to be there. We can't keep something and not have Exodus there. And we have special performances by Chucky. One of our trustees, Doran Greenwich, he actually sings calypso. He goes by the name Pharaoh. Okay. We have Viking Ding Dong and, of course, Nyla Blackman.
All right. Michaela, tell me, why did you guys think it was so important for us to launch Panorama this coming Sunday? I feel like is it too early? Is it too late? Is it why this Sunday?
It's right on time. Yes. So you know, as we enter the Panorama 2024 season, we launch in advance and in months ahead of time, and basically is the right day, right time.
What are some of the events that we have coming up after the launch? Because you're launching this weekend, but what's happening next?
Okay, we have a calendar of events scheduled. Once you visit our website, we have all listings there. So we have the preliminaries going to start. We're going to visit all the panyards. Then we have, we go into the different categories of the competition. So we have the small bands, the medium bands, finals, lanyard,
and is it that it's starting in December again?
No. So I will interject here. Single bands are actually starting in November. We started the Pan Crawl in November. Yes.
Okay.
And the semifinals.
But I guess because the season's so short, we started earlier this year.
Well, we start early because, you remember we incorporate Tobago into our carnival, so we start our events early. Since the new executive came on board under President Beverly Ramsey Moore, they've started carnival early. We want to bring we merge Christmas and the carnival spirit together. So we have the single band semi-finals on the 25th of November.
Okay. The
finals for the single bands is actually on the 2nd of December. The small band semi-finals is the 30th of December. And on the 6th of January, we have the small band finals. On the 14th of January, that is Junior Panorama.
Okay.
I don't know if the public knows a lot about Junior Panorama or witnessed Junior Panorama for 2023.
But
it was the largest turnout we've ever had. We got more attendees at the Junior Panorama than any other events combined together.
For real?
Yes, the schools, the young children, the youths are participating in Pan, and that's what we want to encourage. We are encouraging our future generations to take up the art form, take up what is ours, and that's why we went with the team's Rhythm of Steel. Come home to the Rhythms of Steel. That is ours. That is something that belongs to us. Pan is ours. We created Pan. It was the only instrument that's been created within the 21st century, and it was created right here at home in Trinidad and Tobago, so we need to embrace it, and I'm happy that the youth are taking it up and pushing it forward.
But one of the things, Jacinta, I always see young people playing Pan, right? But I'm happy to hear about the young people coming out and supporting, because oftentimes you see them in the Pan side and you see them playing and they're jamming and they have the time. But oftentimes you don't see their peers who are not interested in Pan or who may not be playing the Pan actively come out and support. What do you think made that change happen?
Well, I think the schools have a big part to play in it, because Junior Panorama starts with the primary school at the primary school level. But I think it's the love for the steel pan that made that happen. Children fell in love with it, and their friends follow them. Well, not follow them, but their friends take up this. Yes, they support them. And they take up that same love for the instrument.
All right, just Michaela, sorry, let me jump across to you. The theme for this year is "Come Home to Rhythms and Rhythms of Steel."
Yes.
Come Home to Rhythms of Steel. Expand a little bit on that theme for me.
Okay. So our team, as you just mentioned, is Come Home to the Rhythms of Steel, Feel It, Love It, Share It. And it is an invitation for everyone, both the diaspora and our local steel pan enthusiasts to, come home to where steel pan originated, come home to where the rhythm, the passion, the energy is. And, Pan Trinbago is taking that step to further advance, the evolution of steel pan. And, Panorama is not just about music competitions. It's all about, a cultural, embracing our cultural heritage, promoting the art form, and basically it's just uniting everyone, both internationally and locally.
It's interesting you say that, because Panorama is a competition at the heart of it, right?
Yes.
So all the different aspects of it, all the categories, it's still a competition.
Yes.
So we aiming for unity, but we still have a little war going on inside of there.
Just a little.
It's a friendly competition. It's a friendly competition because at the end of the day, all the bands that we see competing against each other, they go, at the end of the day, they're friends. All the managers and arrangers, they're all friends. They come together and they celebrate it after. So no matter who wins, we all win at the end of the day.
And that's what's really, really important. Now, I know Tobago Carnival just took place and they had the Rhythms on Steel of Powder.
Rhythm, Steel,
Rhythm, Steel and Powder was on the road for Tobago Carnival. You have any report for me on how it went?
It was fantastic.
I didn't expect you to say anything
It
otherwise.
was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah?
Yes, it was.
Well, and in comparison to last year's event, how would you compare it?
Well, I think that they got it right this year. I can't compare it to last year because really and truly that was the first. That was Tobago's first time hosting a carnival. So they've learned, and we all learn and from experience, and we move forward and put our best foot forward. So that's what we did.
Yeah, most definitely. I think we see the progress in terms of Tobago's Carnival improving a little bit more this year, and we look forward to continued improvement and continued involvement from Pan Trinbago, because I know the Tobago Army would have spoken to them heading into the event, and they were very prepared. But of course, things can happen on the fly when it comes to events and stuff like that. But I'm really happy that it was a good turnout. So in terms of getting in for Sunday, you had to pay?
Yes.
How much you had to pay?
It's $150. It's $150.
Only?
Only $150. And I want to encourage Trinidad and Tobago to come out and support us. Come out and support our culture, come out and support our national instrument. This is ours, and whereas we like to go fets and pay to go all those things, somehow we tend to shy away when it comes to paying to attend a Panorama event or a Pan event. And that is something that's ours. Why are we shying away from supporting and paying for something that's ours?
I think it's because we like to go in the panyard and head for free. I mean, it could just be me. I don't know. That's what people seem to gravitate to. Like when you guys do the pan crawl and stuff like that, we see the huge turnout. But I wonder, how can we get more people to come out to the events? So we're doing this one, and we know that Trinidad and Tobago are going to turn up because, well, they had to turn up, huh? All right. So we're going to show up on Sunday to be able to launch Panorama properly. But then, where do we go to get more information on keeping on top of everything that Pan Trinbago is doing?
Okay, we invite all our patrons to visit our website, www.pantrinbago.co.tt. And we could also follow our social media platforms. Our handle is at Pan Trinbago. We are on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And there you could, you stay connected with us. Don't miss a beat.
Do not miss a beat. And of course, it's starting this Sunday, and then of course later on in November we kick off the competitions.
Yes.
And then we continue all the way to December into Carnival.
Straight into Carnival.
Straight into Carnival, into the big Panorama that we all love and look forward to in the Savannah. Anything special in store for that one this year that you want to tell us?
Lots in store. Stay tuned. Check our social media pages. No, we have a lot of surprises in store because we've taken on new marketing strategies and tactics to incorporate our new target audience, because we are doing a repositioning of our brand. So we are aiming for a different target audience. We are aiming to incorporate a younger target audience. So we have lots in store. So you all need to stay tuned. We have giveaways. We have some competitions, we have group tickets, we have lots in store for this upcoming Panorama.
Jacinta, people have been, I've seen lots of discourse about, certain bands, for example, Renegades. They have a new thing that they're doing where they say, we must perform a particular level on a particular thing, and they're not accepting just being a pan side in a corner. I wanted to get Pan Trinbago's feedback on things like that, on treating the national instrument a particular way rather than having it as background music. As people sometimes do in events, you're walking in or you're walking out and you have a pan side there playing. Is there a preference from Pan Trinbago in terms of how we treat bands and ensembles playing the pan?
Well, that is for Pan Trinbago executive and the steel bands to come together and discuss.
Now, I feel that's a very politically correct answer, and I appreciate it very much. Ladies, let me thank you so much for joining us this morning. And of course, we head to Exodus Panyard this coming Sunday, the 5th of November. What time does it kick off from?
5:30.
5:30 p.m. So we're heading up to Tunapuna for 5:30. Go ahead, one more
and
thing.
we're also live streaming on Wax, so look up our handle. Look us up on social media. We are live streaming on Wax also. So
Yes, we have a pay-per-view option for persons.
Next time, have the pay-per-view option with TTT now. And don't come here to call another people's name just so. You wicked to me, girl. But it's all right, I still love you. And we going this Sunday, we're heading up to Exodus Panyard, like I said before. Thank you so much, Jacinta Williams and Michaela Garcia, for joining us this morning. They're both marketing officers at Pan Trinbago. We take that quick break and come back with more on the Now Morning Show. Stick around.